I'm Janae from EmpoweredNRG.com, and I'm here to explain to you why this full moon in Libra is important for you. All right, so let's get to it. Why is this Libra full moon important to you? Oh, because it's time to recognize there's a new you. All right. A shift occurred last year. We already know all about it. I'll put more links in the description box if you want to research on your own and see, what the shift really meant. But a shift occurred last year. And you are no longer the same person that you were last year. And it's time for you to start recognizing it, for you to start recognizing there is a new you. You might actually live in a different place than you did last year. You might have a different job. You might be with a different person, or you might, not be in the same relationship that you were last year. Whatever the situation is, it's time for you to start to recognize the things that are different. But now, once you realize the things that are different, it's time for you to start realizing where it is you still need to heal and where you still need to grow. And with this full moon energy, I want you to really come into really figuring out, where do I need to heal? Where do I need to grow? And start trying to remove those blocks. You are going to be supported. We got Chiron in conjunct to the moon. Chiron in conjunct to the sun and Venus, and they're in opposition to the moon. We're going to have Mars and Saturn coming into play. And all of this means is there's going to be a nice, great, balanced energy for you to start figuring out, what do I need to still heal? Where do I still need to grow? And to start harmonizing your masculine and feminine energy. Start grounding your feminine energy in and connecting it to that masculine energy so you can start manifesting better. Okay, when I say manifesting better, I mean easier, quicker, just everything that you wanted. Not just, oh, I wanted this. Like, everything that you wanted is now going to start coming in quicker, better, faster. Things are going to start coming in to a T. And the way that you can start doing that, besides just owning that there is a way for you to grow, is recognizing that, one, you have psychic abilities. If you didn't know, if you just thought it was for somebody out there and it wasn't for you, you need to start owning it and recognizing that there is a spiritual gift inside of you. And if you do know that you have spiritual gifts, this is the time for you to really start to heighten them. Because everybody's spiritual gifts are going to be heightened. It's going to be coming in clearly and easier for us to be able to connect to those spiritual gifts. And with this full moon, I'm asking you to go within and connect deeper with your spiritual gifts. Okay, I was talking about in the new moon in Pisces. Hopefully you caught that video. If not, it's okay. You can always go back and watch it. But the new moon in Pisces, I was talking about things that you weren't seeing are now going to be revealed. And that new moon was kind of supposed to bring it all full circle. Like, things have slowly been changing since last year. Things have been falling apart, falling out of place. And now the things that you weren't really seeing were supposed to be revealed to you, if you were, paying attention, in the new moon in Pisces. Okay, so everything you need to know, you already know, boo. And now in the full moon in Libra, you are now going to recognize that. You are now going to own that. You are going to start stepping into your truth, into your power. And you're going to start figuring out new ways that you can go about being you, new ways that you can go about doing things, new ways that you can start integrating the better life for yourself that you've always wanted. Yes, like I said, this is a time for manifestation. This is important for all of us, because we are all here to kind of manifest better things for ourselves, maybe even for people around us. And in order for those manifestations to come in, juicier and delicious, we need to be able to be connected and grounded to this 3D, but also to the divine. So the feminine energy is kind of maybe a representation of the connection to the divine. So this is you taking that connection and being able to connect it to that masculine energy, to the 3D physical realm here, and boom, being able to create something special, something bigger and greater and better than yourself. That's why I'm going to go over a couple rituals. What you need to be doing for your ritual practice is, one, grounding yourself. I know that I was talking about feminine energy, and grounding kind of speaks a little bit more to the masculine energies, but grounding is going to be so important for you right now to be able to ground yourself, especially to the earth, and just allow those feminine energies, those intuitive and psychic abilities to start coming in, and being able to, when you ground, really being able to focus on what you want to do, what you want to create next. Because remember, this is a new year, a new cycle. You have shifted. And there might have been things that you wanted, but I'm also calling during this full moon for you to really think about, no, what do I really want now? I know what I wanted then. I know what I was manifesting then, but everything has changed. Again, new you, boo-boo. Maybe we should call it the true you, boo-boo. And it's time for you to figure out, what does that true you want? So grounding is going to be very important. Then next, for the second ritual, I want you to do nothing. Yes, nothing. I want you to turn off the music, turn off the television, get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just sit in your sacred space, in your bedroom, somewhere that you find comfortable and peaceful, even outside, and just do nothing. Let that feminine energy can go to work inside of you. Let your feminine energy rise. You can even take that time, perhaps even say the couple chants like, I surrender to my feminine energy, or I allow my feminine energy to rise up. And then if you don't understand, again, the difference between the masculine and the feminine energy, there are so many videos out there, but you can check out my Facebook Live where I will go into deep detail about what the difference is. All right. And then the third thing that I'm going to want you to do after grounding, after doing nothing, I want you to take either a hike. I want you to do some yoga. I want you to dance. Yes, turn that music on and get into connection with your body, because that's what the feminine energy is all about. Being connected spiritually, but bringing that spirit into the body. Okay, the feminine energy loves to move. So get into your feminine energy and move, dance, yoga, go on a walk, all right? Exercise if that's what you're into. I'm not talking about lifting weights exercise though. I'm talking about more like go on a run, on a jog type of exercise, all right? And then the fourth and last thing I'm going to call for you to do as a ritual during this full moon in Libra is to take a spiritual bath or shower. And what I want you to do in this spiritual bath or shower is to actually intentionally wash every part of your body, all of your fingers. Get behind the ears, behind the neck. Wash every part of you intentionally. Begin to actually start taking care of you and your body. And if you are a male, yes, I'm talking about you too. Even if you are going to take that spiritual bath and that spiritual shower, I would say that is the time as well to mix in that period of time where you do nothing. Do nothing and just relax in that bath. Relax in that shower. Connect deeper with that feminine energy inside of you. That don't get into that masculine energy that wants to go out and act and do all these things. Come into that feminine energy that wants to think and reflect. And again, really start to figure out, where do I still need to heal? Where do I still need to grow? Hell, where have I changed? Recognize, again, really start to recognize where you have changed, because that's going to be very, very big key going on into this new astrological year. That's going to be very important for all of us. Okay? Now, a couple of crystals that I'm going to want you to connect with as well during this this full moon in Libra is connecting with rose quartz. All right, rose quartz here is going to help promote self-love, self-acceptance, and self-forgiveness. And some of you during this time, you might also come to the realizations of some of the things that you have been doing, some of the ways that you have potentially been hurting people. And I'm asking you, don't get down on yourself. That was just your masculine energy coming out, trying to figure out a way to stay in control. But now we're not going to have your masculine or your feminine energy in control. This is going to be the time where you're going to balance that out. And this is going to help you balance that. Okay, next we have the Aquamarine, which is as well good for tolerance. It's good for closure and it sharpens your intuition. And like I was saying, your abilities are going to be heightened right now. And this is going to be a really good way to kind of stay in connection to your psychic and spiritual gifts. And then last but not least, one of my favorites is going to be Chrysocola. And we got this for inner balance and to help keep your cool, which you are going to need, because even though I'm telling you to sit and do nothing and, you know, to take it easy and to take it slow, you are going to be feeling this feeling of wanting to move. No, I don't want to take it slow. Janae, no, I don't want to chill. Janae, no, I'm not. But I'm calling you and I'm telling you, this is going to be very important for you to ignore that masculine energy for 1 minute. Put it behind you and yes, all right? Relax and do nothing. Connect with your crystals. Connect with your body. Connect with Mother Gaia at this time so you can really, again, this is going to be key for the manifestations and for some of you and your psychic abilities as well. And I teach people how to strengthen their spiritual gifts. If you need me, call me. And this is going to be a very, very potent time for anyone who is trying to do something like that. The next thing that I want you to do is connect with a couple herbs. Okay, I got some jasmine essential oil here, but you can do jasmine tea. All right, and I got some chamomile here. I know I need more. But connecting with jasmine and with chamomile is actually going to bring on psychic or prophetic dreams. Okay, so like I was telling you, this psychic ability is going to be heightened during this time in a way for you to be able to connect with it deeper, especially if you're someone who you don't know what your spiritual gifts are. One main spiritual gift that we all know that we have is dreams. And this is going to be a great way for you to connect with those spiritual dreams. Okay, now, my last, but hopefully not least thing that I kind of want to go over and just kind of bring it all into one, if you want to say, is to make sure that you are taking this full moon a little bit more seriously and realizing that this is a time for you to harmonize that masculine and feminine energy within you so you can start connecting deeper with your intuition, connecting deeper with your spiritual gifts, and then being able to manifest in a whole new way, because this is going to be something too. It's a new astrological year. It's recognizing there's a new you, and then going about things in a new way and doing things like, you know, in a better way than you have been doing them. No, realizing on the ways that you can improve on what you've been doing, because again, this is the time you're going to be recognizing new me. I've changed. Okay, where else can I change further? What blocks can I take out of my way? Because like I've been telling all of my soul squad, this is the year for us to elevate. This is the year that we are all going to glow up. But for you to get on that glow up train, this is going to be that full moon that is going to take you there. All right, I am Janae from EmpoweredNRG.com. Make sure that you check out the tarot session that I have that matches this. You can watch it right after this, and that tarot session is going to go in a little bit deeper as some things are going to be going on, maybe some things are going to be coming into fruition for you. And if you would just like to get a personal session with me, that is great. Go ahead and head over to EmpoweredNRG.com. I have a Libra and full moon special on my astrological readings where I will tell you what this Libra and full moon, what it's going to be affecting specifically for you and your house, where the new you and the new growth is really going to be coming from, and where it's going to be shining the most at for you. And perhaps maybe we can go over some things you still need to grow from. Or you can go ahead and book a Libra and full moon tarot session where we will find out what's going to be going on for you during this new moon and during this full moon and the upcoming weeks up to the new moon. So go ahead, check out that tarot session. Don't forget to come to the Facebook Live. And if you miss it, you can still catch it on a rewind. And again, I'm Janae from EmpoweredNRG.com. May you be empowered by the love, the light, and the truth.